When we say we're working for Chicago, here's one more example of what we mean. For weeks, we've been taking your questions about why Illinois unemployment offices still haven't fully reopened to the public. The in-person appointments now available at some locations just aren't going to get the job done. Now, CBS 2's Tara Molina is uncovering answers even your state reps aren't getting.
It took us more than 60 public records requests and months of digging, but for the first time, we now know the reasons IDES has given publicly for keeping its offices closed. They don't tell the full story.
Police. Yeah, this is security. I got the plate number of the car. Had a lady threaten to blow up the building.
A bomb threat.
They took us out of the parking lot and then they went down Elm towards Jefferson.
Just one example of threats made to the Illinois Department of Employment Security in the last year and a half. With doors to this office and others locked for 17 months, while 4 million people lost their jobs.
It was really hard. It's the first time I've ever been laid off.
Laid off this spring.
Welcome to the Illinois Department of Employment Security.
She's called dozens of times for help with her unemployment claim.
When you're on the phone, you're hoping it's being handled, and then 2 weeks go by, 4 weeks go by, 6 weeks go by, and it's still nothing's been done.
It's fall, and Lori Sperano still hasn't seen a dime.
My husband is on a pension. If he didn't have, a little part-time job, I would have lost my house.
So many, with everything on the line. Why are the offices they rely on still closed?
There have been literally physical threats that have been brought upon the people who work in IDES.
What kinds of threats? Where? We asked over and over. State leaders wouldn't answer, citing pending investigations. So we filed dozens of public records requests with police departments across the state and IDES itself. That's how we uncovered what's really been happening inside and outside these walls.
Got the plate number of the car. Had a lady threaten to blow up the building.
Remember that bomb threat in Peoria? We learned about it while analyzing hundreds of police records, finding it's one of more than 50 security incidents at IDES offices in the last year and a half. The first, April of last year, shattered glass and graffiti at the Springfield office, back when 140,000 people filed for unemployment in a week alone. Fast forward, Ottawa, September 2020. Threats so serious, IDES sent this warning letter to a man threatening staff on the phone. He said he had nothing to lose. And this year, more bomb threats, people banging on doors, refusing to leave. Responding to security issues, let alone during a pandemic, difficult.
We're in unprecedented times right now.
But threats like these,
when you look
not new to this former police chief with 3 decades on the force.
People are emotional and they're frustrated because these are resources that the public is expecting. And when people are denied those resources, then it's understandable that people are emotional.
She says it's an agency's responsibility to come up with a plan, one that balances safety and serving the public. That's what other states did. Oklahoma and Mississippi told us they never had any security incidents. They fully reopened.
You're perpetuating the problem when you're withholding services. And so there has to be the sweet spot, that balance between providing those services and keeping people safe.
So what was happening inside IDES? While the agency said they were closed for security concerns, internal emails raised questions about how well they were really keeping track. I don't believe this to be exhaustive. That's what the acting director said about incidents sent her way in December. That list showing just 8 incidents from April to October of 2020. But our analysis found at least 20 by that time.
Do you think that every incident was reported?
I know that not every incident was reported.
Their incident, a physical altercation in the parking lot.
It was very frightening.
This from an IDES employee who agreed to talk to us under the condition of anonymity.
An individual did block my way from leaving the office. They did physically stop me from leaving.
When we asked an agency spokesperson why some incidents were missing from IDES's list, She didn't respond.
You have to analyze the problem before you can devise a response, an action. And so it is of the utmost importance that you collect the data.
We're not the only ones who aren't getting answers.
This is definitely my first time seeing any documented reports.
State Representative Joe Sosnowski contacted IDES countless times with no answers before filing this formal resolution in May, calling for offices to reopen. It passed unanimously with bipartisan support. But emails from that same month show IDES was still trying to figure out its plans, with an IDES staffer making efforts to keep those plans quiet, writing, "They're interested in talking to states who've done this on the DL, the down low."
Public agency, paid for by the taxpayer dollars, in a representative democracy, and they want to not share plans with anybody. I mean, it's just unfathomable.
For the most part, now, doors remain closed to desperate taxpayers.
They're losing everything they have.
And to transparency, your right to know.
Please open your offices.
We requested an interview with the acting director of IDES for this story. No response to that request, no answers to the specific questions we sent their way. But they did reiterate that 18 of their offices are now open for in-person appointments. For CBS 2, I'm Tara Molina.